I don't know what they do with technology these days. Okay, so I'm starting all over again. I did my intro, and if I get a chance to go online and upload this, I will put it in. This is Jacqueline JW Van Minimal, by the way. And I did my intro, and it was great. And then I tried to turn my camera around, and it didn't do it. Now, I used to have a camera before that I could just flip my camera back and forth as I needed to in my videos, but they're always screwing something up. Goodness. So what I was talking about, in case I don't get a chance to put my intro in, is that yesterday I was walking. It was an absolutely beautiful day. I do find my freedom in walking, by the way. Um, and it was very cloudy. It didn't look bad. It was cloudy for the most part. It started raining on me actually on my way back from my walk, but it was rainy, cloudy, a little chilly, and it was Saturday. Today is Sunday, the last Sunday of the month of October, which means it's the day that the kids go and do trick-or-treating today. I think they have an hour left of trick-or-treating in our community, but many neighborhoods like my own have trick-or-treat at night. So some neighborhoods trick-or-treat on Friday night, and some trick-or-treated yesterday, which I don't know how they did it because it was a horrible cold and rainy night yesterday. But you know how it is. If it's trick-or-treat time, they're going to trick-or-treat. I see a little one over there waiting to go trick-or-treat or waiting for trick-or-treaters. And, we haven't actually had a beautiful sunny trick-or-treating day in years. And I am not exaggerating. It's been years since we had a beautiful day where the kids could go out and trick-or-treat without it being super cold or super cloudy. But today they are blessed with a beautiful day to go trick-or-treating. So we're going to see how many people actually are handing out goodies and how many trick-or-treaters we'll see as I am going on my walk. I'm taking a little break from our regularly scheduled conversation around finding freedom, though I will talk about it a little bit, just for you guys to go on the walk with me, because yesterday, the camera doesn't show what your eyes can see or your experiences can feel when you're out in nature and the outdoors, when you actually have the freedom to walk or experience the outdoors. Some people do not have that opportunity, so I'm always grateful for that. And a little bit about finding freedom as far as physical aspects go has to do with eating and what we eat, how we eat. Does eating create a sense of freedom for you? Does it make you feel good? Do you overeat? And once you overeat, where does that put you in the area of freedom? Because most of the conversation we're going to have about finding freedom will be about our mindset, which also includes sort of the whole eating thing. But today, since it is a gorgeous day, excuse the wind, I'm going to, again, take you on this neighborhood walk. And let's see, I don't want to hit people. Let's see if I could adjust my camera. Look like a move out situation. So I used to be a picker, you guys. So that was part of my issue with like carrying things we don't need, because as pickers, we get stuff and we say we're going to sell it or refurbish it. And I did a little bit of that, but after a while it becomes too cumbersome. I've already collected quite a few things that I've gotten from the Goodwill to resell that I will do a separate video on. But if you don't get rid of it, it becomes too much. And for me, somebody who's moving towards true minimalism in my mind, and moving into a van, which you can only carry so much, my goal is to have as little as possible, because we do have a lot of stuff we just have as stuff. It's not conducive to our well-being. I mean, it's good to look at, you know. I used to be into that. Big, beautiful houses. Look at that dog. I hope he's tied up across the street there. You know, and that's good for, you know, everybody have things that makes them feel good. First of all, I gotta stop and look at this tree. Look at that. That is one gorgeous tree right there. Look at the stump. Can you see it? Wow. That's gorgeous. Very old. And if you guys know what tree this is, I remember these trees when I was a kid in Chicago, but what is that? There's like a wet moisture coming out of it. Could be rain. It was raining yesterday. But I was saying that, you know, some people, everybody have the things that they like to do and have and be. And we go through seasons or stations in our lives. Again, excuse the wind. I'm trying to block it. That was my hand blocking the wind. We go through life and, you know, we figure these things make us happy. But then sometimes a tragedy happens and we realize what really, really makes us happy. And it's not stuff or things. It's a false sense of this what makes us happy. But I want to show you the pumpkin situation here. Very nice. Very nice job, neighbors. So that was the reason I got on this whole kick about finding freedom, because, you know, this is a journey that I'm on, and I know other people might learn or grow from it. So I wanted to make sure I vlog it. And I hope you don't mind my little walk today, because let me ask this gentleman real quick. How you doing?
All right.
Oh, what are you gonna do with this truck? That's really cool.
Food truck?
Oh, you have a food truck?
Uh-huh.
It's already operating?
No, actually, I got to paint it. I just got done with it.
Oh,
Like 2 days ago.
what'd you do to it? I mean, you have to do some motor stuff, or
No, the inside.
can I check it out?
Yeah, you can look in it.
Okay. I'm doing my little YouTube video, but I saw your truck.
Yeah,
oh, man.
the door don't open all the
That's
way.
fine. Oh, wow. You did a great job. You did it yourself?
Yeah.
What kind of food you gonna do?
I'm gonna do like pastelillos and tacos and corn, cause I already do corn.
Oh, okay.
I'm the corn man.
You the corn man? You
so
be a
I don't-
Summerfest or something?
Well, I did Taco Fest. I did It's a couple of festivals I done. That's the roaster right there that I always use.
Oh, man. I've seen your little roaster. Cool,
Yeah.
cool. So you gonna drag that behind, or you gonna?
Well, no, I'm gonna actually do like a different one. I'm gonna have like a different my truck, just pulling that, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay. But you
Yeah.
you pimped that out yourself, the inside.
Well, me and somebody else did.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting ready to get a van, and I want to live in it for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking for some people to help me, like, get it in a space where I need it to be. I really like the way you put the aluminum and everything down in your truck. So,
Yeah.
and I live right around the corner, so maybe I could
Okay.
stop by and check it out, and,
Okay.
and see if you guys could help me out when the
Yeah.
time comes. We come up with a, a
Alright,
contract and stuff.
Just let me know.
But that's a beautiful truck. When are you going to start your venture?
Probably next spring.
Oh, okay.
Yep, next spring.
Nice. How's
Yeah.
the motor?
It's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wow. It says School District South Milwaukee. What they have it for?
I don't even know. Probably working
Oh,
on it or something.
that's probably
with
true.
school or something like that.
That is cool. Yeah. I would love to see you on the street then. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying.
Yep. My name's Jacqueline.
Travis.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
You too.
Yep. So, well, I live around the corner, so I'll see you
Okay.
out and about.
Okay.
Had to come out and see what was happening on Halloween.
Okay.
Take care.
All right. Take care.
Okay, sorry for that little interruption. So, as I was saying, we carry around too many things, and I'm just looking for my space. So one of the things I really love doing, and I have to admit, when my car was in tip-top shape, I would always just jump in my car and go everywhere in my vehicle. That's not true. I do walk. I did walk, but it was only for, oh, I gotta go on a walk. And it was, if I needed to run somewhere or just run an errand, which could have been close, most of the time I took my vehicle. If there was like a community meeting or something in the neighborhood that was walkable and the weather wasn't too daunting, I would go ahead and walk. But as soon as the clouds rolled out or it was a little bit chilly, I would jump in my vehicle. But since she's not running to the way she's supposed to, and I'm getting ready to really get rid of it, I do walk a little bit more, and I realize how much I enjoy it. So there's an example. I'm almost sure that gentleman's lived in this neighborhood as long as I have, since my kids were younger, and my youngest lived in the area, because I just think that I know that he lived here a while. And I may have met him years ago for whatever reason. I'm not sure because I don't remember what he looked like. But, that's if I'm driving around in my car, how would I get to know my neighbor and see that he has a food truck and, and he just refurbished it. And that could be a resource for me when I'm doing my, when I do my van or my vehicle, whatever way I decide, in case it becomes a smaller truck. I don't know. I haven't decided that, but right now I'm thinking van. I just want to be able to stand up in something. And then the other gentleman I saw last time I did my walk, who, I do stuff with in the community, didn't realize he was my neighbor. And I say my neighbor, they live around the corner or up the block or something, because the way this neighborhood is, you're kind of bound by the freeway, you're bound by the park, and you're bound by, there's like a factory, well, Miller Brewery, or actually it's Coors or some other company, but it's all blocked off. So you come in and there's no real outlet, because if you look ahead, that's the freeway. If you look this way, which I'll be walking towards, the park is there. If you look this way, you can't really tell, there's no way out. So it's sort of a closed in area. And so you really should not know your neighbors. Like, of course, I've been in this community a very long time, and I know some of my neighbors, but then I used to be very involved in my community, in the block, a club and things, and then I just stopped. Or that's how it goes, ebbs and flows. There's some diehards though that's been doing neighborhood community stuff for who knows how long, and they're still involved. But me, no, because I always got to keep myself doing different things. That's how my brain works. So I'm not going to keep this video much longer. It's almost 15 minutes. I haven't seen any trick-or-treaters except the 2 or 3. Again, our neighborhood have already did the nighttime trick-or-treat. So, but that still doesn't mean you don't have little treats for kids who are doing the traditional trick-or-treat. And I'm pretty sure that it still goes until 3. And it is probably 2:30 p.m. So there's a house right there. It probably was waiting for the kiddos to come and get some candy. But I'm gonna let this end. Thanks for joining me on my little walk. I'm gonna get in another probably 30 or 45 minutes, and we'll be good to go. Jacqueline, JW Van Minimal, thank you for joining me. Subscribe if you haven't. Like if you can. Comment if you wish. And I will check you out on the other side.